Let's try that again, because I didn't press the record button before doing my intro. It is February 8th, 2023, 2:53 p.m. Pacific. Hello, everybody. I'm Strawbunny Slime, aka Mocha, host of Strawbunny Slime Streams. And today we're going to be playing not Oblivion. Ignore that. I haven't updated the wallpaper from the last time I played Oblivion. We're going to be playing game number 8 in Garment District's of the Killer series. That is to say, Heart of the Killer, which just came out a few days ago. I know next to nothing about it except that it stars everybody's favorite BB, who I'm just going to allow to scroll across the screen there for a little bit. So if you've been following along with this channel for a while now, you'll know that this series, for some reason, has really, welded itself to my list of personal interests. I absolutely adore this character. I adore the games themselves. Bluntly put, they are a kind of quasi-horror that has, very, very, very simple animation and art style, almost like it was made in MS Paint. I say that with no amount of malice at all. I absolutely adore the end result. Almost got me to make a game of my own. I still have a lingering sprite from that. Someday I'm going to go back to that project, but not anytime in the near future. Anyway, they are pseudo-horror, which is to say they present themselves in a, frankly, horror game manner, but with since it's much more colorful, and since there's actually no way to die in these games, if you get caught by the monster, you're just brought to a different scene than you would be brought to if you escaped them. So the stakes are very low. It's usually just focusing on telling a story, and the story usually revolves nebulously around this enigmatic figure in town known appropriately as the Killer on account of all the murders that have happened. So let me just get the game actually running now that I've done that long-winded intro. 1600 by 1200, why not? This display, ultra graphics, that all sounds good. Hit play on that. We actually get the game up on the screen here. It's not animating, so I guess next step would be for capturing it through this. There we go. It's going to be a little bit stretched, unfortunately, compared to how it's supposed to look. Also, I'm going to turn the volume on it down a little bit because it seems a bit higher than I'd like it. Actually, I could just turn my own volume down and then work from there, I guess. Let's keep it right about there. That seems good. I have no idea what to expect from this game at all, but it already looks a bit weird. Let's go. What has BB gotten herself into today? Sometimes when I wake up, there's a moment when I don't know who or where I am. The cloak of habit falls away. I look around. I'm in an alien land. A distant country full of objects whose use will remain forever unknowable to me. And then I get up and move over to the window. It is BB. Hi, Starzy. You came in just in time. We just started this one. Yeah, every game in the series starts out, I don't know what to expect, but it already looks weird. It turns out I'm still in the Dream Resort after all. Or would that be in the Dream Resort after all? Dunno. It is a very cool series and very weird imagery, and I'm obsessed with it. Well, part of sleeping in a different bedroom is feeling like you might wake up as somebody else. I'd better start my rounds in case it turns out I'm still myself after all. How's the audio? Too loud? Too quiet? I want to make sure I've adjusted it properly, because on my end it's just the right amount of loud, but I've never been very good at balancing the audio. Okay, Starzy. Outside, it's another indistinguishably perfect summer day. Nothing is stirring within any of the other buildings of the compound. Isn't there anyone in here who has to dust? It's been a hot minute since I've done the BB voice, so hopefully it'll still sound halfway decent. What in the... Man, I wish they'd at least serve breakfast with these. Participant survey. Please use attached... Oh, this music is really stellar, also. I'm liking this music. Please use pencil to fill in response. Use the X key to check where appropriate. Answers will only be shared with interested parties. What did I dream about last night? Check as many as apply. Well, not that one. I mean, for once I didn't dream about being chased around, which is a nice change of pace. No memories of any basements to speak of. I think it was a carpet warehouse. They can't stop me. How do I feel about sleep? I suppose it's necessary. How would I describe my condition on waking? I mean, I could definitely go for breakfast, and I guess I'm a little out of sorts. Have I seen this person? Think carefully. If they had a beak, I would probably say yes, but if I have seen them before, I don't remember them. So, I mean, I can't rule it out, so let's say unsure. A new world of exciting wallpaper greets me from behind the door. I guess they're still coming in to redecorate while I'm asleep. Today's style is the standby, pop art basement. The dresser drawers are varnished shut and can't be opened, possibly for insurance liability reasons. Stock photographs of smiling families stare down at me from atop the shelves. A lot of camera angle changes in this one. It's getting harder to tell how long I've been staying. For a while I kept a tally, but someone else seems to have been adding to it lately. Little pipe's a nice touch, though. Nothing back here, had to make sure. The sofa's covered in some hard, waxy substance that makes it impossible to lie down on for any length of time. Is this placeholder furniture, or could it be interior design? Outside in the corridor, it's quiet and still. No noise but the sound of distant elevators moving up and down behind the walls. I have to assume things will be less creepy here once this place is actually open for business, but it's hard to say for sure. The dressing rooms feels like being stuck inside a wardrobe. The air is still and heavy, as if smothered by too many coats. Well, I'd better see what my options are today. Heaped with ornate frocks and gowns, expensive looking but weirdly out of style, like they were pillaged in bulk from an abandoned prop warehouse. Well, at least that would explain some of the stains. Decisions. Man, these are both sort of preppy. I like this one. This one's very cute. Let me just take another look at the other one to be sure. Yeah, this one. It'll do, but maybe it's for the best that nobody will actually see me in these. Behind me, something slides beneath the door. Vivi, hi! Participant survey. Hi, I'm... Participant. Okay. They could have used my name. That's fine. I love to dress up in fashions and styles. I use the X button to mark statements I agree with. Fair enough. My favorite clothes are clothes that make me feel Girl CEO, murder victim, fast casual, unidentifiable. I mean, none of these are quite right. Usually my favorite makes me look like some kind of rejected doll line that got scrapped years ago, as I found out some months back. I guess let's go with murder victim. In my new outfit, do I feel more or less likely to achieve my goals? Less likely. Do I feel more or less likely to find love? Someone would probably fall for this. Do I feel more or less likely to walk into forbidden areas? More likely, absolutely. And do I feel more or less likely that my body will ever be found? It's kind of a weird question. Let's say less likely. What the heck, right? You know, I've never caught a glimpse of whoever leaves those forms around. Maybe it's for the best. I'm never sure if I'm supposed to tip in these kinds of situations. The other rooms were already boarded up. It seems a bit much as a security measure, but I guess it's nice to have a break from the overall frou-frou aesthetic in this place. Awful lot of paintings of trees. As ever, the dial-a-boy is securely bolted to a table at the end of the hall. I have no idea when any of the buttons do because I refuse to touch it and find out. Dial-a-boy? The elevator descends, carrying me further into the complex. As I delicately partake of the coffee and muffins left inside, I think back to the events which first brought me to this place. That's a snazzy look. Hey, it's Agent BB. What's up? Boss, I've decided to resign my commission as a mystery shopper. It was fun at first, you know? Paid to roam around the shopping district looking for things that didn't fit, empty aisles, furniture that looked off-brand. Each discovery seemed charged with secret meaning, a hidden transmission from the heart of the mall. If you have nothing better to do, would you like to make some money? Mystery Shoppers Inc. Join today. This is pleasantly abstract environmental design. How long can I just wander along this? I could just keep going. I adore the way she's holding her arms out while she's wearing this coat. Look at that. Look at that. Spectacular. Can I not go up? Uh-oh. Okay, alright, there we go. Now just get back in bounds. Get back in bounds. But soon I had second thoughts about the work, about renting my senses to the highest bidder as if not even my perceptions were really my own, a tool of store surveillance, a private eye. I started dreaming about being pursued through strange malls by figures I couldn't quite see, having signed up to store credit schemes on terms I knew I'd never be able to afford. Is that so? Well, that's a shame. I was just about to contact you about this. Oh, shucks. Peaceful, secluded resort sees sample guests must be comfortable with free room, board, and solitude. Exciting decor, competitive pay. How about it? One more job. One more job. Surprisingly, it's all been going fine, although I'm still not sure exactly what a resort is or what you do when you get to one. It seems to involve a lot of statues. Rooms so dense with ornament that it's easy to feel lost within them, or like an ornament yourself. Is this place just a fantasy camp for people that dream about turning into furniture? I should hope not. I guess the real question is why they're lodging me here to begin with, given that I'm not exactly the target audience for a place like this. Although I can't imagine who else would be. For the courageous, there's a pool out in the open courtyard. The windows of neighboring apartment units stare down like empty eyes from every side. Personally, I didn't bring trunks. Left the swimsuit she got from Drool of the Killer behind, I guess. I don't think she brought Vegeta either. Or Goku. Or Gohan. Or Piccolo. No, I think she's just here by her lonesome. Is there anything this way? Oh yeah, there is. Swaths of plastic ivy have been glued upon the walls. The door under is locked tight. I guess it's a staff location. Oh, the thick layer of unsettling artifice in this place. I dig it. It's reminding me of Drool of the Killer an awful lot. Nothing about this environment seems the least bit natural. The way in leads through one of the specialty suites. The immense white body of the marble horse takes up most of the space in the room. Specialty suites indeed. This place is way too Wild West themed. Out of habit, I checked the bookshelf on my way through. Gothic romances, some kind of girl detective franchise. Couldn't they find anything that fit the theme? I'm noticing both of the outfits here are the same ones that BB got to choose between. Weird. Participant survey, your desires are our business. What is your opinion about cowboys? Generally pro-cowboy, let's say. Without warning, a smiling, handsome cowboy walks in through your front door. My immediate response is fear. Do you remember the Red River Valley? Can't say I've been. Does the paraphernalia of cattle ranching hold emotional meaning to your heart? There's no option here, I'm noticing. 2 yeses and a prefer not to say, so let's just go with that. Next is the exhibit hall, set up to allow guests to live out their fantasies of being lost inside a boutique furniture showroom. Velvet drapes sway slowly in the breeze from the AC. It's not my aesthetic. I suppose it must be someone's. Ideals for Living, Dreamland Furniture Collection, coming soon to the finest stores near you. Mass production pending following user feedback trials. Oh wow, we've got cloth physics in this. Look at that. Mike, the firm but fair CEO of the Dream Resort. Business is his #1 love, but could there be room for another in his heart? Bob, yeehaw! This rootin' tootin' CFO enjoys lasso, yodeling, and late nights among the plains. He's said to be looking for his very own sweetheart of the rodeo. I'm sensing a theme here. Paul, the artist of the board. Paul's creative instinct shines in the marketing department. He's brooding but deep. Will a muse allow him to complete his masterwork at last? Carlos, the zany one. Carlos can be identified by his catchphrase, hamburgers, mmm. But does his easygoing demeanor hide a sensitive soul? Tom, representing the HR department, Tom is also Prince Regent of the distant landlocked country of Aldovia. With his old world charm, he's sure to treat a lady right. Okay. Uh-oh. Hey gang, I can't hit the right arrow. Like, it's not doing anything. Hold on, let me check my keyboard. My keyboard's still working. The B in BB stands for bug. Bug. No! We've been of the killed. Ah, this has never happened before. I soft locked the game. Government district, fix your shit, I say with all the affection in the world. Alright, let's redo this. Guess we're starting over. If it's alright with everyone, I'm just going to try to speed run back to where we just were. I hate that that happened, though. It's completely thrown off the sense of narrative tension. I love the surrealism in all of this, and I hate that I had to start over from square one. Ah! Alright, okay. Heart of the Killer, any percent speedrun. How do I feel about sleep? I suppose it's necessary. How would I describe my condition on... Right, I did this. Condition on waking, groggy, and require sustenance. I'm unsure if I've seen this person. Alright. Oh, stair skip. That one saves 3 seconds. This is the one I went with. Although I did start having second thoughts about it because I kind of liked the purple too, but we're sticking with this. Favorite clothes, unidentifiable, and I think I actually hit murder victim the last time. Shit. Obviously that's going to cause so much trouble for me down the line. Less likely, less likely, more likely, less likely. Dial-a-boy, we inspect that. I will, actually, this does give me a chance to catch on that, like, to catch the dialogue that I did not get to catch last time, so I'll try to speed read through that section, I guess. Hey, it's Agent BB, what's up? I've decided to resign my commission as a mystery shopper. It was fun at first, paid to roam around the shopping district looking for things that didn't fit, empty aisles, furniture that looked off-brand. Each discovery seemed charged with secret meaning, a hidden transmission from the heart of the mall. Oh. Shit, this was here. I started to like the feeling of being somebody else. A name nobody knew, a secret agent, invested with the mysterious authority of the consumer, a passport to the frozen world of window displays. BB, thanks for another great report on Mall Zone 5. I wonder, does that mean I was missing something in this section, too? I would like to see more about BB's mysterious mall misadventures, or dream mall misadventures at least. Either or. Well, that's a shame. I was just about to contact you about this new lead that came in. Peaceful, secluded resort seeks sample guest. Must be comfortable with free room, board, and solitude. Exciting decor, competitive pay. One more job. Alright, so this time we do not interact with the list of CEOs. more than once. Or I guess chairman in general. Not all of them were CEOs. There was a CEO, a CFO, and then 3 others. I think one of them was an artist. Your desires are our business. I'm generally pro-cowboy. My excitement, my initial response is fear. Prefer not to say, and I don't remember the Red River Valley. Okay, back to where we were. Or at least just about. Let's meet the C-suite. Mike is the CEO. Bob is the CFO. Paul is the artist. Carlos is the zany one. Tom represents HR. And I can't help feeling like I've seen all of that before, but alright, not my business. Who in the... The face in this painting seems familiar, but no time to think about that now. There's the bell for focus group testing. I'm not sure what happens if I stop showing up, but somehow I get the feeling it's not a good idea to find out. This seems normal. Perfectly average. Welcome to the experience room. Use left and right keys to indicate emotions. Okay. Posable Commander Data Star Trek figurine. Oh. Roll of barbed wire. Let's go with closer to fear on that one. Courbet L'Origine du Monde limited edition Funko Pop. Fear. Car crash victim autopsy reports. Yeah, well, actually, BB would probably be interested in those. Chair made of chicken bones. No. Not for me, thanks. Liminal photograph of empty theme restaurant circa 1998. Hello. Old boxing glove on a circular saw blade. Lean a little close to fear on that one. VHS player filled up with chewing gum. Guantanamo Bay souvenir shop t-shirt. Thank you. Alright then. That was weird. Boy, the examined life really takes it out of you. All that coffee doesn't help much either. I could swear I once found a bathroom around here. But where? Where was it? I don't know how to sing any of those lyrics, so I'm just going to leave them up on the screen for an uncomfortably long amount of time with this audio in the background. What is that even about? Over like a fat rat, peas in a pod. What are you talking about, BB? What is this song? Maybe it's to the tune of Born to be Wild. I don't know. Psst. Hello. Are you new? You must be a fellow guest reviewer. Call me Cece. In my spare time, I edit a zine about the strange occurrences that happen in the city, many of which seem to revolve around an elusive figure I refer to as the Murderer. Is that so? Are you the only other person here? Well, let me think. There's also HH, II, JJ. But listen, I think I found out the truth about what's going on in this place. Oh, gotta run. But meet me here tomorrow. I'll give you the full scoop. Bye for now. I guess I should be reassured to find out that I have peers. So why does it feel like it's time to skip town? Phone guy. Heather, you were right. FNAF lore. So, left unchecked, would they eventually get ZZ in here too? Oh, where's the phone? Right. It's down this way. It wouldn't be the dial-up boy, would it? That thing never rings. Probably not the best time for me to be changing outfits. Okay, alright, no thank you. I'll just head back to my room. Don't worry about a thing. Help! Wait, a dream. Must have just been a dream. But isn't this a different bedroom to the one I was staying in before? I don't actually remember heading back to my room last night, although I'd put that up to a general monotony of days around here. Am I even still in the same building as last time? What is this place? Let's try this one. Kinda leaning more toward the clouds. Well, this seems kitschy. I guess let's see what was down this way. A clown statue. Can't say I'm a particular fan of that. No thanks. Is that? The dial-up boy last night was ringing, but was the call meant as a threat or a warning? The grinning yet impassive faces of the boys provide no answer. That's fine. I think that's fine. This doesn't seem particularly well built. I'd have put handrails somewhere around here. Somehow I make my way back to the bathroom, or at least to another one that looks just like it. There's nobody around, but something glints at the edge of the mirror. There was someone back here, wasn't there? Hello? Hello? Cece? Maybe I shouldn't be calling out so loudly. What is this? I really hope those are curtains. Contract dossier 009, the spook. Table stacked with documents. A familiar face looks back. Well, at least I know it wasn't a dream. MBA, University of Chicago, Advanced Field Research, School of the Americas, member of RAGMOP, a reclusive management consultancy that meets in a remote Swiss villa once a year to discuss forbidden business synergies. The existence of the spook has been subject to official denial for so long that he no longer seems to possess any bodily form, requiring the use of a large plastic bag to get around. That's a little weird. I don't know if it's weirder than usual, per se, but... On the table, I find a conspicuous-looking keychain and a note. The Ivy opens after dark. There's also... Hey, wait a second. I know this. This is Marcy's World. Marcy's World #1. Audiences around the world were moved by its earnest depiction of a maiden's heart. As a result, it sold like gangbusters, and the fabled 1990s zine boom began. Marcy's World #2, on the other hand, took 10 years to come out, cost $100 million to produce, and sold approximately 30 copies. That was when we knew the Golden Age wouldn't come back. I wonder what this is doing here. Doll made of synthetic hair, apple filled with drawing pins. Intrigues or not, it's probably a good time to think about getting out of here. Princess Diana commemorative beanie baby. The focus testing products seem like they're getting increasingly deranged. There's the phone again. Maybe I don't need to grab my stuff. Well, at least it's nice weather for a stroll. Beneath the moon, the rooftops sprawl and ramble like a pleasure garden. Behind me, I hear the creak of the bedroom door. Another questionnaire seems to be waiting on the roof. Tonally, an abrupt step up in familiarities. Beloved, flee swiftly to the central tower, where my secret private submarine docked underneath the compound shall whisk us both away to a new life of romance and adventure. Don't you know who this is? Look into your heart. I would also be obliged if you would fill out the departure survey below. How would I rate my stay? Let's say 4 stars. It's not the worst. Would I recommend us to a friend? I'll think about it. What was my favorite part of the resort? It was probably the complimentary muffins. That seemed nice. I'm pretty sure I don't know anyone who owns a submarine. What's this doing on the roof anyway? Do they get a lot of people passing through? Oh, I saw something. Through the window. Probably best if I don't investigate. That... Not a lot of grip strength in those boneless trash bag arms, motherfucker. Go back to waving at people outside car dealerships. Phoebe? I make it back to the courtyard pretty quick, which is surprising given how directionless this whole place seems to be. Maybe I started nearer than I thought? The ivy. The ivy door hangs open in the dark. I didn't even need to use the key. Did I have a key? I want to check on my old room. If I even can. Thought there was a door there. Oh, not again. BB, come quick. Don't you recognize my voice? It's me, the beloved, the one from your dreams. I'm here, in real life. I'm waiting for you. I'm in a room in the resort. You know my name. Why won't you call it? All you have to do is call. I'm counting on you now. Which one am I? Reach out. I'll be there. I need you to call. Call me. Call. Call. Call me. Call me. I said I'm not touching the fucking dial-a-boy! You know, on the basis of your questionnaire results, you really should have emotionally imprinted on at least one of them by now. Would it help if we'd put you in our alternate A/B tested Dial-A-Girl group instead? Not particularly. Wait, who are... Well, it happens sometimes. We do our best to give people what they want, but sometimes there's some unfortunate soul who doesn't seem to know what that might be. How about we just fit you up for something off the rack? Pumpkin Summer. What? What in the... And then I woke up in a nameless city, one I knew to be accursed. BB, come downstairs. I made pancakes for the Harvest Festival. It's shaped like a house, but the proportions are all wrong. These walls and furniture seem to bear no trace of earthly manufacture, so why do I feel like I've seen all this before? What is this place? No seeping vents, no secret passageways. This is not a normal house. Not by any stretch of the imagination. The rooms wind aimlessly as though misremembered from a dream. Huge, functionless chambers branch out from the central passage and seem to contain nothing but a handful of props. What is the purpose of a room like this? You know, I'm laying the whole "this can't possibly be right." Hello! I'm laying the whole "this can't possibly be right" thing on a little thick, but that does absolutely seem to be the narrative direction here. BB does not know what to do in a completely normal house, which, to be fair, is because this is not a normal house by BB's standards. From the kitchen, there's a smell of burning. Somehow I can already see the breakfast nook and little island counter thing clearly in my mind, but where am I? How do I know all this? BB, you gotta get out of here. This is not MS Paint land. The doors don't open. Down the stairs, I glimpse a darkened chamber sprawling out at random far beneath the earth. Presumably, this room is used for religious ceremonies of some description. Okay, I'm loving this. I'm absolutely loving... One, the fact that BB is responding so violently to all of this. Two, the fact that they're just doing the routine where a normal environment is the creepiest thing a character has ever seen. I love this. Okay, alright, what was that about? Pancakes? Good morning, sleepyhead. It's me, your sister. Aren't you excited for the festival today? I know you're a hotshot big city writer now, just passing through as part of a book tour for your hotly anticipated novel, but it will be a great way to reconnect with your life-affirming small-town roots. You should say hi to everyone at the Pumpkin Festival. They say that Greg from high school will be there. Remember Greg? From high school? Was that really my sister? It's not like her to be awake during the day. Anyway, it's all coming back to me. Yes, this is my quaint hometown, although for some reason it reminds me of Vancouver. Everyone outside is carving pumpkins in the street. Do you really get pumpkins in summer? I always thought they were a seasonal fruit, or gourd, or whatever. I used to be a big-shot vampire fiction author, but a chance meeting on a plane reminded me of the importance of love and family. I've never been happier. Greg from high school was asking after you. Thank you. I wish you the best. I've got to get out of here. Don't talk to me until I've had my pumpkin coffee. You could be very happy with Greg from high school. Don't talk to me until I've had my pumpkin coffee. Yes, indeed. Many people are saying this. Pumpkins burst through soil like corpses squeezed from shallow graves, as if the earth itself were too choked with flesh for further entry, and the living were consigned to a narrowing circle within the legions of the dead, the numberless murdered of the history of the world. I get it already! Greg from high school! Jesus! What? It's not Bob, it's not George. Who is it then? This is some... I hate to draw comparisons to something so, at this point, mainstream and relatively banal, but this is some backrooms shit. This ain't the least bit right. Okay, alright, Greg. Cool, nice to see you again. I need to go. Thanks, bye. Oh, what, you think you're too good for Greg from high school, too? Yes! He looks like someone who strangles his wife in a Tennessee Williams play. Creative euphemism. Look, I have a schedule here. What if you just told me what your horrible private death fantasies are and we can make them come true? We have the technology. And then a mysterious ha from off-screen, which I can't attribute to BB, so I don't dare say it. Oh. Nice try, but this is just like the time when I was 8 and my friends showed me a picture of S Club 7 and asked me which one I liked. And I had no strong opinion, so I just picked one of them at random and then everybody else went, ew! That's not really what I'm talking about. Wait, how about this one? Look, it's the Manic Pixie Dream Girl. She'll make you a mixtape for when she's chopping you apart. No! Okay, I'm sorry. I gotta get hit by that, because... No? Alright. Can't get hit by that. That's fine. Oh my god, it's the Borth doll. Or Bort doll. Whatever the hell the name of the knockoff Bart was. Wait. This is the creepy cult from the second game all over again, isn't it? What about this? A high-powered office romance. BB, I need you to work late tonight. You're having dinner with a very important client. Me! Is that even legal? Where the... Questions to ask about later, I guess. Nope, no thank you. Not to my tastes. I have things I'd rather be doing, like leaving. Welcome, investors? Welcome, bon venant. What does desire look like in a world of casual mass death? For obvious reasons, top retailers have begun asking this question. Now it can be answered. Ragmop, acting in collaboration with the Consumer Survey Institute, is proud to announce The Dream Resort, a bleeding-edge romantic horror simulacrum designed to furnish you with behavioral demographic details on the love-death imaginaries of today's top youth subcultures. Special group rates available. Ask for Marcy. Wait, Marcy as in, that's right. With the commercial failure of Marcy's World No. 2, I moved into consultant work to clear the debt. That's where I ran into the Spooks people. They too were consultants, in a way. It's for you. Just say what you want. Can it really be that hard? Don't worry. It'll all be over soon. What I want is... Cha-Cha the Tree Frog. What? It's the name of the frog-themed animal mascot for the Rainforest Cafe. That's kind of a deep cut. Do you maybe want the frog from the Warner Brothers cartoons instead? I don't want anything! I just think it's interesting. It's an interesting design. Don't look at me. Fuck you! Show me your desires if you think they're so great. Maybe. What is happening right now? No thanks. Okay. Alright, that's fine then, I guess. They're just ignoring me. So maybe I just ignore them. This guy walks right past. Perfect. Okay, alright. Doing fine so far. Could really go without any of this, thank you. I can't tell if that's BB talking. Hooded figures watch each other in the corridors, scratch holes in the wallpaper where they can see and not be seen, leap out and drag themselves below to be tortured in a maze of secret prisons. This is the dream of the spook. Oh. You know, it always bewildered me when people said that they liked Marcy's World #1, when it seemed like such a put-on to me. So calculated. But what could I do? People told me what they liked, and I believed them. So I kept doing it, but then people didn't want it anymore. And it turned out they didn't even know just what they wanted. The people I trusted to know, to tell me, so that I'd know what I wanted too. And so, I became a consultant to find out what people liked. Just so you know, this is a real violation of my employment contract. What's with the tower? Everything we recorded went into the spook's memory. Survey results, sales receipts, interrogations, secret photographs, phone calls, final breaths, final wishes. Captured data bleeding and transformed inside the night mind into something else, a glimpse into the desires of the age. The sex dreams of a bodiless serial torturer? No, sorry. The sex dreams of a bodiless serial torturer are the desires of the age? What else? Just like in a romantic movie, sometimes the thing you're looking for was around you the whole time. To be told exactly who you are and what you want. Wouldn't you like to know for sure? Oh, wait a minute, Marcy. Hold up. You don't have to go in there. I mean, I liked Marcy's World #2. You did? I mean, I couldn't get the CD-ROM to play, but the Kathy Acker interview was good. BB, you can come with me if you want. You can know things about yourself that only the advertisers know. I'll take my chances. Well, it's the privilege of youth to never have to recognize yourself, but maybe you'll want someday to be told exactly what it is you wanted. You might find yourself trying to come back here in your dreams. And then I woke up. The hotel had been abandoned, and the shoddy construction materials of the Dream Resort were already collapsing back into the forest mulch. Weary of my travels through the country of desire, when I got back home, I decided to do the opposite. Spent the day playing video games instead. You won't last 10 seconds in this game, my lord. What a weird series. I still have no idea what to make of it, except that I love it and I want to see more of it. Alright, and I guess that was Heart of the Killer. I mean, I don't really have any sort of outro to speak of here. That was a strange game, as they all are, but that one seemed uniquely hard to explain. I guess she is... That would be a very funny segue into an Oblivion stream, but I'm not going to do that, tempting as it may be to just keep going. I don't know. Thank you all for joining me for Heart of the Killer. No, I'm sorry. I'm really at a loss with these things. Like, it's easy for me to be reciting the dialogue from them, but in the process, I feel like I've missed half of whatever message was trying to be conveyed. Please, Please, Abby, if you have insight into the theme of this game, please tell me, because I can't for the life of me figure out what this was aside from weird. Let me put some music on. I mean, okay, the algorithms, I suppose that's a start, but horrific obsession with the desires of the zeitgeist. Focus testing as a concept. I don't know. I get what you're saying. It's just hard to parse. It's real hard to parse. All the messages of these games seem simultaneously like they're being laid very, very bare in a bleeding heart sort of way, and obtuse due to the choice of language. And again, it doesn't help that whenever I'm reciting these, it kind of means I'm losing my ability to just keep track of what's being said. Not to say I'm not enjoying streaming them. Of course I am, and will continue to do so until they stop making Of the Killer games. It's just, I don't know, maybe something's being lost in translation between what the game is saying, what I'm reciting, and what I'm actually picking up on. Question mark. Oh, it's almost certainly by design. This is not... The Of the Killer games are not the first entry into making games that this creator has ever done. They went by another name before Garment District. I don't remember it off the top of my head, but their other games were similarly abstract and MS Paint-y. Not nearly with such an immediately charming protagonist, though. The frog from the Rainforest Cafe. I mean, it's adorable. It's just strange. Like, okay, big old question mark there as far as your tastes, BB, but whatever floats your boat, I guess. All right, I don't have anything interesting to add here, so thank you all very much for joining me. You can see all relevant post-stream information up on the screen here. Thank you all again for joining me. I already said that. Sorry, my brain's still a bit scrambled. That's just kind of what these games do to me. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon, and I don't know what the plan is for future streams, but you know where to stay updated. Oh, I'm probably going to be relocating from Twitter to another site soon. I don't know exactly which one. I don't know how I'll be able to keep Stream Elements responsibly updating that. I don't know. I'll workshop it. But yeah, thank you all for attending. Sorry about the technical difficulties halfway through the game. And here's to the next one. Oh, you know what? Actually, one more thing I'm going to say. The next episode of the Oblivion streams, I'm actually planning on doing offline. It's not going to cover any major story stuff, but like right now, as far as Oblivion is concerned, we are in... Okay, now go help all the people territory, like we had in Morrowind, where we needed to go to each and every different one of the... the word fails me. Where we needed to be declared Hortator, or however you're supposed to pronounce it, by every single city in Morrowind, and we needed to be called the Nereverian by every tribal encampment. We're in what amounts to Oblivion's version of that, and unfortunately, because Oblivion was like at the bleeding edge of... It's not the worst thing in the game, it's just a little tedious. Because Oblivion was at the bleeding edge of like randomly generated content, the end result of that is that a lot of Oblivions now go here and do this for advantages in the story point is just like, hey, thank you for speaking to me, the leader of the local city. I need you to go 3 feet outside the city limits and close this Oblivion gate that just opened up because you talked to me. And that's like it for 8 different cities. So my plan for the Oblivion stream, the next one, the offline one, is I'm just going to tackle all of those that just boil down to, okay, now go close this Oblivion gate. and then we'll pick right back up with anything that's not that, and then the next leg of the main quest from there in the next, like, online episode. So I'll be posting that on the stream archive. Stay tuned for that. And although Littlest Artemis is not here to hear it, thank you again to Littlest Artemis for co-hosting the Nintendo Direct reactions and for providing most of the actual reactions, because I was kind of just not interested in anything they showed there aside from like 2 games. Anyway, yeah, I've overstayed my goodbye at this point. So one last time, thank you all for attending. Hope to see you at the next one, whenever that may be. Take care of yourselves and enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Boy, I got through that one perfectly fine. Whack.